Watch it, Dick. Keep talking like that, and Bruce is gonna get the bat soap. Wash your mouth out. So the trailer for Titans, wow. Okay, so this thing, okay, boy, where do we even start? First time I watched this, I actually watched it with the sound off because I saw that it was up, and I was like in a hotel lobby because this was during my vacation. So I'm looking at this thing, and I'm not listening, and just looking at it going, ugh, boy, this just, I actually tweeted this out. This looks like a fan-produced trailer. It would have been a good fan-produced trailer, but it looks like a fan-produced trailer. And so initially, I missed the thing that then blew up social media, which was the F-bomb dropped by Robin, which is, man, look, I am not saying that you can't do superhero stories this dark, this quote-unquote mature. And the reason I do quote-unquote is it's mature in the most superficial way. It's not mature by doing a deep, explorative look at these characters and what the meanings of these sort of situations would mean and following through to answer the hard questions about people who live this kind of vigilante life. No, it's mature because people swear and shoot each other. I mean, that's ironically a very immature concept of what maturity is. So that's always a weird thing to me in the first place. But again, I'm not saying you can't make, well, I'm certainly not saying you can't make movies like this. I'm not even saying you can't even adapt heroes like this. Why you would choose to do it with heroes like this, I don't get. Because there are plenty of properties out there that do naturally lend themselves to this sort of angle. I mean, it's not this severe, but Arrow took a much darker take on a character who is traditionally a bit more lighthearted, swish through, you know, a bit of rollicking adventure, swashbuckle. Hey, he's modeled after Robin Hood, for crying out loud. So, I mean, and again, he's a character who at points in the comics has gone dark as well. So when they did Arrow going dark, he's a character who you can take in that direction, even though he's not traditionally shown that way. But he still can be. The core premise of Titans is teen friends who are also heroes. The dialing up of angst and the level of angst, holy cow. And I understand teenagers have angst, but this is, the fact that it seems to be taking itself seriously is kind of adorable. In the same way that a high schooler completely decked out in goth gear expects to be taken seriously. It's kind of adorable. So, but not for, it's not trying to be. So that's, I mean, that's why it fails. And it fails hard. Is there a single shot in daylight? I think there might have been one with Starfire. Maybe? Every other shot was at night. Like how oppressive of a darkness are you planning to do with this? And I mean, the thing is, I'm not excessively familiar with the Titans material, any of it really. I know a little bit here and there. I've seen some of the Teen Titans cartoons. I've seen some of Teen Titans Go. I saw the Teen Titans versus Justice League movie. It was crap. But I also have a lot of friends who are really big Teen Titans fans, like from back in the 80s when it kind of really blew up significantly with the new Teen Titans. And a lot of these characters are pulled from that. That's where Beast Boy came from. That's where I'm pretty sure Raven and Starfire originated from, was that run. So I have a lot of friends who are really into Teen Titans, and one of them, his exact words were, I'm really glad they put this trailer out because I was going back and forth on whether or not to get that DC streaming thing. Now I know I'm not going to. Thanks, Titans trailer. So that's the reaction from somebody who loves this stuff. And speaking as somebody who is aware of it, but not really dug that deep into it, I'm, again, you know what it is? And this is always the caveat with trailers. It is possible that there is elements that I feel are absolutely missing and would be essential to a property like this that are present in the show, but not in the trailer. So grant that that is possible. I don't give a pass for that. I never give a pass assuming that good stuff they held back. I always acknowledge that it's possible, but I never assume it. So what this thing needs is it needs that teenage bonding, the necessity of your friends to get you through a tough age. That's oftentimes the core. Usually when it works, that's the core of the Titans. Now, yes, you will have darkness and angst. Raven kind of carries that on her own. Projecting that out onto every character is completely unnecessary. It's a bit like how it felt like they tried to make every character feel like Batman when they did Man of Steel and Batman BVS, and it felt like they were applying the Batman angsty, nobody enjoys what they do, but they do it anyway template onto every hero. And here, it feels like they've taken Raven's, self-doubt, darkness, angst, and potential for destruction and stamped it onto everybody. I look at, and again, a lot of it, if it was a fan-made trailer, I would have thought, not bad, but knowing that this is going to be a released final product, I look at Beast Boy and go, really? And the whole thing, man, at first I was shocked in a bad way, and then I laughed for reasons I'm not supposed to laugh. Was there anyone out there who saw this trailer and went, yeah, I want that? If that was the case for you, please tell me, because I feel like there's something I'm missing. And at the very least, the circle of people who I know, nobody gets it either. So if there's anyone out there who gets it, let me know, because I don't. And those are my thoughts on the trailer for Titans. What are your thoughts on it? Whatever they are, drop something down in the comments. Let's talk about it. There's all the stuff to do. I'm not even going to list it all. There's a Patreon link. That's the big one. But links for everything else that I do is all down in the description if you want to check it out. So until next time, this council is adjourned.